Was shocked last week when Islamic extremist gunmen opened fire inside the offices of the satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo in Paris. 12 people were killed in the attack and 5 more were killed as French police chased suspects in the following days. Now, just 1 week later, a defiant Charlie Hebdo is back in business. And the cover of its latest publication is again controversial. For more now, we're joined by our correspondent, CCTV correspondent, Sandra Gathmann from Paris. And Sandra, the publication is back on the streets. What can you tell us?
Well, it's being called the survivor's issue, and true to its style, it's both paying tribute to those cartoonists who were killed by those gunmen last week so tragically, but also maintaining its controversial editorial style and continuing its provocations against all religions. So we not only have that controversial decision to feature a weeping Prophet Muhammad on the front cover holding a Je suis Charlie sign under the words "All are forgiven." Inside there are pages featuring the work of those cartoonists who were killed, all very controversial of course, but also featuring the likes of Pope Francis and the German Chancellor Angela Merkel as well. So very much a unique issue in the fact that it's gone way above and beyond its 60,000 copy circulation. The staff members of the Charlie Hebdo, who have been housed temporarily in the offices behind me at another French newspaper, have decided to increase the ceiling to 3 million copies. But of course, early today, already by around 7 a.m., the newsagents of Paris were running out of copies. They've now decided to increase that ceiling to 5 million and will be printing, we're hearing, about 500,000 copies every day from now on.
Right, we had that big rally in Paris over the weekend, and we know that thousands more police have been deployed across Paris. We saw that armed policeman standing behind you at the newspaper's offices. How is France coping with this 1 week after the attack?
Well, I think the incident is still very fresh in the minds of every citizen in this country, not only because the siege lasted so long, over 3 days, but we had that big manifestation, as you say, on Sunday, followed by incredibly emotional funerals, and today, of course, the Charlie Hebdo publication. So the French citizens here are very much aware of the fact that the security situation is still quite heated. Police forces remain on the ground, but of course they're not very visible in an attempt not to alarm everyone. In addition to that, the French authorities are continuing to piece together this jigsaw puzzle. We had today the statement from Al-Qaeda's affiliate in Yemen claiming a responsibility for orchestrating these attacks. We had earlier a French suspect in Bulgaria admit to having links to one of the Kouachi brothers responsible for the attacks as well. And in addition, another man came forward in Belgium claiming to have supplied those gunmen with their arms. So plenty of information still coming to light, and the French authorities are trying to get to the bottom of how this was allowed to happen under their watch.
Thanks, Sandra. Sandra Gathmann there reporting from Paris.